Alright everybody, welcome back to the next video. I do have to just keep moving the phone back and forth or I would be doing it on the computer, and this is how we're rolling, okay? So we just got done with breakfast. If you want to know what's all going on in these pots and the crock pot and the cups and the shaker cups, go ahead and watch the videos prior to this, okay? Where am I at? We're at lunch. Alright. So for lunch, oh, actually, you know what? We're at snack. We're going to do overnight oats. If you've watched my videos before, you've already seen me make overnight oats. So I'm just going to take my yellow container because this is a carb. We're going to dump this in here. I'm going to cover this puppy back up. You can use, I use cinnamon. You could use whatever seasonings, spices you want. This is new, and clearly I have not taken, yeah, I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm going to grab the other cinnamon. Listen, we're on a clock here. All right, add as much cinnamon or whatever spice you want, because it's spices. They're free. They don't count. You know what I'm saying? All of these things, they make X amount of calories per day, and spices don't count. So use as much as you like. All right. So I like using water in my overnight oats. You can use, milk. You can use substitute milk. I just use water, and I use it to my liking here because I'm just going to put it in the fridge and it's going to congeal and it's going to be at the perfect texture. So I actually have frozen blackberries to put in here. What would be really yummy is strawberries or whatever type of fruit you want, or there's other really like, how do I say this? Like, I would put my protein powder in there sometimes actually. So there's lots of different ways that you can make your overnight oats. I just keep mine super simple and basic. I'm kind of that person that can just eat the same stuff all week. That's just how I am. So I put this in the vegetable cup because the fruit cup is almost a whole cup size. So I'm just going to use that, and that right there is almost my whole container. I also put those in baggies, so that works really well too. So actually, coming back to this peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter, oh, I was like, there, where did my spoon go? It's in the Pico. All right, so we are going to take this and we're just going to put it up in here because by the time that I get to eat this and let it set a little bit, the frozen fruit will be softened and everything is just going to mix together super well. And the reason I like blackberries or raspberries is because I can kind of just smash them and they break apart. If I did strawberries, I would want to chop up those strawberries. And I feel like, me personally, I don't know if this is true. Let me know in the comments if like I'm just doing something wrong by not doing anything at all. But I feel like the strawberries texture go bad fast. And the blackberries, they don't do that even when you get fresh blackberries or raspberries. So there is our snack. Okay, so that was one fruit. That was one carb, and then for breakfast we have one protein and a veggie, and I'm not even going to count the other as veggie, but it's, you know, veggie. So then we would go to lunch, and for lunch we are going to have a protein serving size, so this is our second protein of the day, of chicken. I'm going to toss that chicken in there, and then I'm going to have another serving size of spinach. I actually really love keeping my vegetables in the freezer, and I like buying them non-frozen, and I like buying them fresh and then putting them in the freezer because the texture is so much better. And if you're meal prepping, you want to do everything, and normally you'd want to cook it. I've been trying to do my best to keep everything as simplistic as possible. So that is lunch. That is a green and a red. So we are at 2.5 greens and 2 reds, 1 yellow, and 1 purple. This is going to cut out soon, and then we will be coming back for the next video, and we will be moving on to dinner. All right, I'll see you in a bit.